exception to title insurance coverage is? So exception means it's something they're not going to cover in that insurance policy that you're getting. Almost like when you get your car insurance, could there be certain things that they're not going to cover? Your medical insurance as well. What is it that they're not going to cover? So an exception to the title insurance coverage is, and title insurance is usually something that the owner is going to have the choice to get. If you're borrowing money from the bank, you will need to have title insurance. That will be a requirement of the bank, and it's just to cover the title in case someone comes up in the future and says that this is a property that they own or they inherited. So that's a title insurance. So here they're saying an exception. An exception to the title insurance coverage is defects found in public newspapers, forged documents, incorrect marital status, and then defects that clearly appear in the title search. If I go through process of elimination, forged documents would be something that would be covered in the title insurance because the assumption is you might not know when somebody has forged your stuff, so insurance is going to cover that. Believe it or not, it's a human being entering this information, and dare I say, when the mother and the son have the last name, there's so many times that they will assume that this person is married, or because it's a couple, they might assume they are married. So that is a possibility for error, and title insurance would cover that. And so I'm left with 1 and 4, which both have the starting word defects found in public newspapers, or defects that clearly appear in the title search. Public newspapers, I would argue that yes, it was there, but maybe somebody missed it because how long ago was it, and so forth. So then number 4 is a better choice than 1 because they're telling you this is something that they found when they were doing their title search. So if they were doing their title search and they found something and you were made aware of it and you go ahead and purchase the property, if something comes up in the future, they will not be able to cover you for that. So one experience that I've had is where there was a fence and they did a survey. The fence was encroaching on the neighbor's yard. The buyer was made aware and they said, I'm fine going ahead and buying the property because the fence, I'm okay even if the other person comes and claims it through adverse possession. They were like, it's okay if the person comes and claims it. So the title insurance coverage had those words that we are going to cover everything except. This is something that we found when we were doing our title search. Buyer, you were okay buying it, so we are not able to cover you in the future. So the answer to this particular question is defects that clearly appear in the title search. Process of elimination is how I got there on this particular case as well. And also selecting the better one of the two. Let me know if you have any questions for anyone who selected something different.